Hello, hello. I never know what to do for the first minute or so because there's not going to be anyone there.
Oh, I need to mute my video.
Oh,
I'm getting a lovely echo. Hello, everyone.
just muted the feed because it's quite distracting when you hear yourself talking 10 seconds later.
Yeah, half a
It,
second echo is distracting enough, but
it's handleable when it's two people, but when we've done only in the UK's live and then it's like five people talking at once and then it overruns it with a copy of that over again, 10 people. Uh,
yeah, as one starts talking, you can't hear because of the echo. We
let me
have
see.
Renrose. Hey,
Hello,
Renrose.
Renrose. That was fast. Although you did have advanced warning. Um, yes, the only in the Blind Dave members WhatsApp group is now live.
Oh,
But everyone wanted a Discord, and I've refused. So this was a compromise. And we've got a few people joined. Obviously, the only problem is with that is you have to be prepared to share your phone number with the rest of the world. I have a business WhatsApp and a private one, so it's
yeah.
this one's kind of already accessible through Facebook and stuff. So, um,
Fair.
where can I see the chat?
We have Club Jed as well.
Hello, Club Jed. I'm gonna have to do all the behind the scenes stuff myself because Lorelei's not here. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing.
They just
like,
smash buttons.
so, like when Tamara is on and only in the UK, it always goes much more smoothly because she, plans and makes notes and stuff. Oh, good. My Firefox has been updated, which means nothing will work the same anymore.
Everything could be slightly different. Yeah.
Yep. It's when you rely on keyboard muscle memory to make yourself not look like an idiot. It's not so good. So, the America's interesting at the moment.
I've been a little bit out of it for the last few days, so I do need to do a catch up on what's been going on in the world.
Someone allegedly tried to shoot Trump again.
Oh, that's not the first time.
No, odd that. Um,
Hmm.
in Minecraft. I cool, right? Yeah, there was some White House dinner or something last night or yesterday,
Okay.
and there was an active shooter, and they evacuated him. I think um, a security agent was killed, which is obviously a
Oh,
genuine shame.
that's not good. Yeah.
I forgot that one of the keys on my keyboard you have to press extra hard because it got coffee in it.
Mm, yeah. I'd like to say I haven't done the same thing, but multiple times in the past.
Oh yeah, you said you have you keep spares.
I have a spare keyboard and mouse combo for when I inevitably do it again. Because I don't learn my lesson apparently.
No, it's like a no coffee near the computer rule would probably be good. But
The problem is I work on the computer, so there is always coffee near it.
yes, otherwise no work gets done. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't actually care what's new in Firefox. I just want the control panel for the stream. That's literally all I want from you.
Renrose was saying Vance was there too. Maybe he was the target then,
Oh, was Vance there as well?
apparently.
Checking out the sofas, I assume.
Typical BBC breaking news. Trump was likely the target of a suspected gunman.
Yeah, really?
Strange.
Someone turned up shooting where the president was, and he was likely the target. BBC is such a fine institution of on-the-spot reporting.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I have to be a little bit nice to the BBC. A good friend of mine is a BBC correspondent.
Oh, okay.
I've interviewed him actually on here. BBC correspondent Sean Dilley. So
Ah.
he's a blind BBC correspondent. And one of the more entertaining things I've
Oh,
experienced
I think I know which one you mean.
there's a video out
Seeing
there
as
somewhere of him chasing a politician with his cameraman guiding him. It's very amusing. He's shouting questions. I can't remember who it is. I'll have to find it.
we have Nikki as well. Hey,
There's Nikki
Nikki.
here as well. Yeah, Nikki said she might be a little bit late, but she's here now. Yeah, that's me. Cool. Sorry, guys. Because of the way we stream, you have to change everything you want changed after the stream begins. I'm going to take an afternoon at some point this week and sit down and learn how to use OBS
Oh,
like a grown-up streamer. I looked at Streamlabs, but you have to pay for it, and I'm not that professional.
Never tried Streamlabs. I've tried used OPG before.
If OBS good enough for Julian, it's good enough for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have a couple of things I wanted to look at today, but if anybody has anything they wish to ask in the chat, then please feel free to do so and throw out a topic and we can discuss it. And now we wait. Anything in the news tickled your fancy this week, Tristan?
I'm gonna have a quick scroll through because, yeah, like I say, I have been busy and sidetracked this week, so I have done a very poor job of
We could do
keeping
some
watch
tech news
of
whilst it's just you and I.
what's going on. What's going on in tech news? Meta is to cut 1 in 10 jobs after spending billions on AI. That's not surprising.
Aren't they closing the metaverse? Did I read that somewhere?
I did hear something about that. They wanted to close it down because the usage was low. I'm not sure whether it was like an immediate thing or there was a time on it. Let's find out.
Did you ever have any meta stuff? Did you get the you an AI guy?
Don't have anything Meta. I don't even have Facebook and Instagram. Um, I do have a VR headset, but it's not a Meta one. Um, Meta announced that Horizon Worlds will be removed from Quest VR on the end of March, with a full shutdown for June 15th.
And so they are going to do it then.
Closure follows massive financial losses in Meta's Reality Labs division. Yeah, they've spent $80 billion since 2020.
It's just
Sorry, no,
insane.
they've had operating losses of $80 billion since 2020,
Jesus.
which is pretty, I don't know, to be in the situation where you can just lose that much money and not be panicking because your reserve fund is so much higher. It's quite scary.
Yeah, just can pour that away.
I can afford to lose $80 billion, is basically what they're saying.
And it's just not like it's hard for me to imagine having £1 million, like having just billions and not even noticing, or not. I'm sure it's hurt them investment wise and stuff like that, but the yeah, it's
Yeah,
not going to ruin Meta, is it?
no, no, it's a scary one. Um, what's the other thing I saw? Oh, Meta is installing tracking software on their employees' computers, not for productivity, but to train AI on how to do their jobs.
Of course.
I mean,
Writing's on the wall there, isn't it? Do you
just to
mind just
come
teaching this
out and
AI how
basically,
to?
yeah, you come out and
As a
basically
matter of
said,
fact, I do.
teach this how to replace you. So, be interesting to see how long before the next 1 in 10 lose their jobs at Meta.
Why would they? I suppose like credit for saying why they're doing it, but
Yeah,
why would you say? There we go. We're done. We're good.
we're all set up.
I believe we are. Yep. Hey, everything's up and running. Yeah, actually, whilst because you're here, I had a bit of a rant about it the other day, but the Motability scheme. I don't
Yes,
know how familiar you are with it.
my mum has one.
Okay,
She has a car through it, so
as
a
do
little
we.
bit. Yeah.
But they're introducing vast and sweeping changes across the board.
Mm.
One of which being that if you are new to the scheme or a driver under the age of 30, you have to have one of their little tracker boxes in the car.
The little black box. Yeah,
Yeah.
that then scores your driving ability.
Yeah. To the point where it's going to be like zoned. So you'll have a green, yellow, I think, and red. And if you get 2 red reports in a year, I think they can take the car from you. Um, but
Oh wow, 2 in a year.
I think that's right. But
Yeah,
the data they're running it against is like how late you're out driving and how long you've been driving, and obviously your speed, braking, cornering, and stuff. But for the system to work, you have to travel with a Bluetooth enabled mobile phone, and the app itself seems to be able to track you. So you drive, say wherever you drive down the beach or whatever, as you're perfectly entitled to do in your mobility vehicle. in spite of what
Yep.
certain newspapers would have you believe. Um, then and just go for a walk. The app, it appears from the research I've carried out, and I do need more, will still be tracking your location and sending it off when you're away from the vehicle.
Ooh, that's not particularly nice.
No.
It's bad
Um,
enough the vehicles, that you're being tracked anyway.
I mean, to
Um,
be honest, anyone
but
with a modern day car is being tracked.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
I mean, our car, we've got the Nissan Leaf, and it connects to a server constantly because there's an app and you can use it to do absolutely amazing stuff. Like when it's 29 degrees outside and you wake up in the morning, you can just, and you're going out, you can tap the air conditioning on and you arrive to a nicely chilled 16-degree vehicle.
I have a gripe on that, but we can come back to that.
Okay, good. Yeah, yeah. It is great in the winter though, when the cars are frozen over and we just sit in our lounge watching the ice melt off our car whilst everybody else is out scraping and like.
Yeah, that
um,
is pretty cool.
but yeah, it's like you can. We haven't done this, but you can set it up to be a Wi-Fi hotspot. 4G, not 5G, but still, anyone who thinks that their car isn't tracking them and they bought it in the last 10 or 15 years is deluding themselves.
Yes, definitely.
So why don't you like being able to cool down your car? Or I
Uh,
suspect it may be a deeper problem than that, but
no, mine is I have a VW Golf with the same app, which is really cool because I can, it tells me how far I've driven today, how long it took, all my averages. I can check my fuel tank before I get in the car to work out if I need to stop anywhere and fill up any further, and all of that fun stuff. But with mine in particular, I know every manufacturer is different. I have the option to remotely lock and unlock my car,
yeah, you can do
and
that
if the alarm
with the
goes
Leaf.
off on my car, my phone will tell me.
Yep, likewise.
If I want it to actually do it though, that's £150 a year.
Okay, right. Because ours comes with 3 years full connectivity as part of the lease. I certainly wouldn't pay for it.
Yeah, so I got it initially for I think a year when I first got the car. But then after that, it's like that is an extortionate amount of money. The car obviously has a data connection inside it because it does over-the-air updates
Yep,
whenever I get in it,
and you're
which is
trying to go
nice.
somewhere quickly. Yeah. Please
Um,
wait.
and it's got built-in hotspot, but it doesn't allow me to put my own SIM card in.
No.
So if I want to use data in the car, I have to use their specific service, which is about £50 a month.
Yeah, like I said, we would have to
So
pay extra for that, and
yeah,
we don't.
so I would just hotspot my phone if I wanted the Wi-Fi in the car.
Yeah.
Um, and I know some cars let you put your own SIM card in, but it's all these things where it's like, oh, the car could do this. If you're spending £500 a year on all the optional extras, which should just, be included or give you the ability to do it yourself.
Yes, freedom of usage. I wish there was a better way of viewing the chat. It drives me mad. Um, because when you tab through, there probably is a way. I just don't know how to do it. But when you tab through it with the screen reader, it like instead of having everything in a quick list, so it would say like on the phone, it says the person who said the comment and what they said, and then you
Yeah,
flick and it takes you to the next line, does the same. But on here, like I've got Nikki's post, and then a tab, and it says member for 2 months. Then it says it again, and then it's got a number one, and then it says what they said. It's
It
Slows
reads
the
out
process right down.
every little thing. Yeah.
As I said, there's probably a way of doing it. It doesn't bother me enough to to dedicate time to reading the instructions.
Yeah. So Motability, they've also halved the mileage allowance.
Yeah, see, I found this out today because our lease is up for renewal. I mean, I knew they were halving it, but I thought it was 20,000 miles currently for the entirety of the lease, but it's actually 20,000 miles a year.
Yeah.
Um, so they've dropped it down to 10,000. We've done just over 16,000. We're coming up for the 3 year point, so it's
Yeah,
it's
so
it's
it's not one
unlikely
that's
to
going to
affect
affect
us.
you directly.
No,
Um,
but if I had, um, cause the car is in my name and my wife is the one of the drivers.
the name
And if,
drivers, yeah.
yeah, and if I had a job, even just on the outskirts of London, and she, as the driver of my Motability car, drove me there every day, then I wouldn't be able to do that job.
No, no, because not only have they halved it, the excess charge has gone up 5 times.
Yep, 25 pence per extra mile over the lease.
Yeah,
Absolutely insane.
whereas you used to get 20,000 and then it would be 5p extra.
Hi, Donna.
Oh, Donna D. Hello.
I don't know if you're in there already, Donna, but you, as a member perk, you're now entitled to join the Blind Dave members only WhatsApp group. It's my compromise for refusing to do a Discord. Oh, hello, Adept Lock. People are coming on in. We like this. Yes, due to my sudden need to raise a moving house deposit, I'm going to be streaming for ad revenue much more, much more frequently. So there'll be more of these for those who find that exciting. Lorelei will be joining us later. I'm going to mention this a couple of times throughout the stream because I want as many people to find out about it as possible. But Friday Night Live will not be Friday Night Live this week. It will be a stream for. It's going to be me and my youngest brother, and we're going to play Wii Sports Bowling until one of us bowls a perfect game, however long that may take.
Ooh.
Obviously, anybody, you guys are, if you want to come in and heckle us for a bit or hang around and chat, then you're welcome to do so. But that will be the premise of. We both have bowled a couple of 300s in the past, but I haven't played the game properly for 10 years, so that's going to be interesting.
Thank you, Nikki. Just done 5 gifted subs.
Oh, thank
memberships.
you, Nikki. I really appreciate that. That's excellent, actually, because it was just hovering on the edge of whether Google paid out this month, and now it will.
Hey.
You have to
Yeah,
earn.
because there's a minimum, isn't there?
Yeah, you have to earn £60 or $100. And yeah, thanks to all your gifted subs last month, we did it. So yeah, the channel is coming along, and now we've got five more people who can join the. I don't know. I'm plugging that. It's not interesting in there at the moment, but I will do some things. I've collected some ideas from people, stuff they want to see more of, and it's lots of friendly chat going on. So,
Oh, nice.
tell you
That'll be good.
tell what we could do is drop the join link in there for a bit. If anybody wants, can't have like loads of people on all night, but if anybody wants to drop in for 20 minutes, you cool with that, Tristan?
Mm.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
I will drop the link in there now if anybody wants to zoom in. I only ask that you wear headphones, and if you don't want your real name to appear live on YouTube, then change your name in Zoom. And don't say the N word.
The rules are low.
Yeah, it's not. Don't get me stream banned, and don't dox yourself. It's kind of it, really. In the YouTube Studio app, which is not where I needed to be. I'm so smart. Where did I put the link? I put it in the Friday Night Live group, didn't I? Or did I just send it direct to you?
You sent it direct, I think. I think
Yes, I did. Yeah.
you did. Right after my gentle nudge for game.
Yes, that's my tomorrow afternoon thing.
Cool.
I'll have enough to do. If we can maybe throw together sort of 10 minutes of gameplay as a concept, you know, with that, and then
Yeah.
we'll do a GoFundMe and
Get a little demo together, kind of thing.
yeah, we could tell the people about it.
Nikki, if you want me on, I'll come on.
Yeah, jump on for 20 minutes. Absolutely. I closed the app. Fuck's sake, I'm so together. I genuinely don't.
Crichton says, I'll have to get some new tech, but eventually I'll be able to come and harass you all properly.
Hey, hi, Crichton. Good to see us. Good to see you here, as always. Oh, you joined. Tristan's now in the Blind Dave members group. Well,
Yeah, I found the link.
There you go. And obviously, we have to say this, you'll be joining directly into live, so if there's no waiting room. Once you hit that button, you'll be live on the interwebs. Yeah, Crichton's been around since the beginning. Anybody who watches any of Simon's stuff will know him as the Starfish guy. He always comments starfishes on, which there's some lore behind, but it's not mine to explain. So,
question for you, Dave. From it's bigger than 1 centimeter. Trust says, are you fully blind or legally blind?
I'm legally blind. It's red. Hello, we have a guest who has joined. So yeah, I have what's called light perception, so I can see whether it's light or dark, but that's about my my limit. So yeah, not true darkness blind, but no useful vision. That's the term I was looking for.
Yep.
Who's that? Who have we got? Is that Nikki?
You're muted.
Yeah. Whomever you are, you're muted.
It's Nikki.
Over. Hi, Nikki.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay, I was just flipping over to the Zoom panel just in case it was a crazy person we needed to kick quickly. Welcome to the
I'm a little
stream.
bit crazy.
You must be, because you're here watching us do this. But
It's fun.
Yeah. It's a pleasure to have you on. I think you started watching when I did the first cookery video with Simon, didn't you?
I started a little bit before then. You were trying to plug your channel on Frame
Brain
Blaze
Blaze. Ah,
Live,
yes.
yeah. And then I started watching all the videos you've already made.
Yeah, there's over 100 now. YouTube told me the other day. I was a little bit
Nice.
disappointed. I was going to do some. I wanted to do like a 100 video special or something, but then I looked at the YouTube channel and there was 105 or whatever. I was like, oh well. I have to save it for the 100,000 subscribers. Bingo keeps saying, how many subscribers do you have to get the silver play button? Is it silver one? 100,000. Got a little way to go yet, mate.
One day we'll have them lined up behind you on your wall.
They do them in Braille.
Do they?
Yeah. When I interviewed Anthony Ferraro, the blind skateboarding guy, he's got, I don't know how many he's got now, but he was way over 100,000 when I interviewed him. And they sent him his usual, the normal play button, and apparently all his subscribers at Team YouTubed on Twitter saying that it was disgraceful that they hadn't sent him a Braille one. So they sent him a Braille one as well, but they spelt his name wrong. So they sent him another one. So he's got three now, three silver play buttons.
I think
I
it's
suppose
the
I could
general
just buy
public.
one.
General public wouldn't be able to tell the difference between them. So
No, I could just buy one on eBay. I bet there's someone selling. Oh, hello, Sofa Dog. Nikki, Sofa Dog has come to say hello.
Hello. We don't
Do you like?
dox the dog, right?
No, I mean her name has been said, but
Okay, but Sofa Dog is a good
Sofa Dog
name.
is her thing. Yeah,
She's
yeah. I mean,
beautiful.
if you looked back through everything, you'd find her name on there, but she's gone now. She's a bit of a. She knows when I'm streaming or when I'm doing a video, and she always comes over for her scruffle.
you're not giving me attention when you're sat there.
Cryoton. Starfishes comes from just being anonymous. Ambiguity is amazing. Yeah, so I hope that answered your question about being blind or legally blind. Sorry, just flipping the chat quickly. So yeah, Nikki, is there anything you wanted to ask or say?
Hmm. I don't really have anything. I just kind of wanted to say hi. I'm sorry.
That's absolutely fine.
But I can leave if you want more interesting people or
Sorry, say that again.
I said if you want more interesting people on, I can let other people come on though.
No, we can have as many people as can. I think Zoom's limited to like
Cool.
1,000 people. So no, feel free to stay around.
So how was your day before this? What do you typically do during the day?
Today we went to the lease on our car is coming up, so we went to test drive a new one. So it was quite interesting.
Nice.
Looking at the Kia EV3. And went to the park with Bingo. And what else did we do? There was another thing. I can't remember what it was. It can't have been that exciting. But yes, Tristan and I. Should we tell them? Should we tell them what we're going to do?
Yeah,
Then
why not?
they can hassle me as well, and then I might actually get it done.
Yeah,
Tristan and
everybody in the chat hassle
Yeah.
Dave.
Tristan and I are working on a game idea. I've always wanted to. The little mini starfishes love my dog. Thank you, guys. For a long time, I've had an idea of building a game because there's audio games out there already. I played one of them on here, and we did a video of that. But I want a game that, to all intents and purposes, appears just as a normal game that a sighted person would play, but with audio good enough that you can play it just by listening with headphones. So the example I gave to Tristan was, say you walk into a room, and to progress the game, you have to interact with a computer in some way. Obviously, looking around the room, you'll see that, but in the if you're listening to the audio, we'll have the sort of quiet background sound of computer fan and maybe some old school non-solid state hard drive noise, which you'll then be able to arrow in, center the sound in your ears, and then walk forward and approach. That's just like one example of. So we're going to put together sort of 10 minutes of demoable gameplay, and then hopefully get some crowdfunding for it. But the delay is entirely on me. Tristan's. I've got a few things written down, but I need to put the beginning, sort of first 10 minutes of gameplay into a sensible script, so he can start putting it together. So yeah, it would be a game for people to share.
That sounds like it'd be really fun.
Yeah, I hope so. Because obviously the limitations of any, I mean, I can't remember the name of the game I played. It's a great game, but it's always going to be really niche because the market is small. You know, blind people who are interested in gaming and prepared to put quite a lot of hours into playing that sort of game is a small market. But if we can have what would be an acceptable game for anybody with the accessible aspect sort of baked into the game rather than having to turn on screen readers and things like that. I don't think there's anything out there like that at the moment. Well, certainly not on purpose. I used to play the old Star Wars Jedi Knight games on the PC, which you can play a little bit just through stereo audio. Like, you can hear where people are shooting from and stuff. And if you walk around and bump into enough things and press spacebar a lot, you can get through doors when you find them by accident. But yeah, this should be a little more advanced gameplay-wise, or accessible gameplay-wise.
Yeah, it should be quite an interesting one. Be good to see what people's comments and feedback are once we've got like the demo together as such.
I don't know if you've got the chat up, Nikki, but Donna says, good to see you. She was getting lunch in another room.
Who said that?
Donna.
Oh, cool. Hi, Donna.
Up to date on the chat. So.
Crichton's offered to provide his kids for research as well.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, once we have the sorry, I interrupted you, Nikki. What were you going to say?
Oh, I'm not sure how to pull up the chat on my phone.
If you just get the video up on YouTube, the chat should be underneath it.
Oh.
Because it's alive. And we'll get another viewer if you're watching it too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether would it be something to just release as a playable file? Just I don't know how easy it is to put a demo on Steam or whatnot. I have no idea. Or whether it would
Um,
just
depends
have
how
a
many
file
people
to
we're going to
download.
get. Yeah, we can easily do a file to download. Probably the easiest one for the first stage. Um, and then as we get closer to something, we can look at adding it to Steam, which even when it's not published, we can allow certain users to download it straight from there.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if when we get to the crowdfunding stage, that might be an idea. Just because it's looks slightly more reputable than here. Go to this. Go here and just download this file.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't think I will. But yeah, it'd be cool if we could get maybe a YouTuber who plays things to have a look at it, and then we'd be away.
You could see Simon will demo it.
Yeah, maybe. He's not really. That's not really his thing, though. He doesn't do lives,
Yeah.
does he? I'll send it to Charlie. Send it to Penguin Zero. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we need to get them to voice a character.
Yeah. I reckon he probably would. He does stuff like that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a bit of cred there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's probably a fair few who would be up for doing something like that.
Yeah. Well, once we get to that stage, I'll start email bombing people. And get everybody on here to like at them on Twitter or whatever.
Yeah, start coming up with suggestions as well on who they like.
Dave, I've never got to ask you how your wife's doing.
Yeah, she's much better now. She's home, and as I said, we were able to go out today and test drive a car. So yeah, she's doing much better. Thank you. Cries and says he found a old PC. And he's going to get his kids to rebuild it from the ground up. And he sent a picture of it in the members only group.
Get a leaf blower on it, it'd be fine.
Bit of sandpaper. Need a bit more than compressed air by the sound of it, though.
A bit of dust and a few leaves sitting on top, but it's a computer case.
Wonder what's in it.
Not a great deal because the side panel's off. It's just the case and the wires for the case.
Okay. No board or anything.
No, it looks like it's been stripped already. It's been gutted.
Oh yeah, Nikki, you were saying about doing one of the. Was it you who put the comment about doing one of the cooking videos? But you said you didn't.
I'm not
that you?
set up for cooking. I don't have a way of doing that, like camera, computer wise. So it wasn't me,
Was it
but
not you?
no.
I mean, as long as you got a phone with a camera, that's all. We shot.
We did get a new house. But the kitchen's not quite done yet.
Not ready for cooking. If something you want to do in the future, be more than
Thank
welcome
you.
to. We shot all the first 5 cookery videos, I think, on my iPhone 6.
Wow.
Definitely the potato skins video, which I think, apart from the one with Simon, is the most watched cookery video I've done. Yeah, my wife shot that on my phone, and
It turned out very nice. I have a Galaxy 26.
Ah, see, yeah, far more advanced.
I think Apple's probably the more steady one, probably. for technology.
As I said, this was years ago. It was an iPhone 6 or an
Yeah.
iPhone 8, long
Oh.
time ago. Those ones are in landscape, in portrait, aren't they? That's how. We realised that the phone had shot them in portrait when we'd finished. So nothing that could be done. I mean, you could stretch them and stuff, but apparently they look weird. What videos look like isn't really my forte.
Strange, that.
Yeah. Fortunately, though, Lorelei has adopted the channel, so.
And she does a great job.
Yeah. I've been so lucky. Anything that wasn't edited by Lorelei has been edited by Julian.
Yeah.
Got the.
What happened to Julian?
I honestly don't know if he's still editing for Simon, but he got a different job and he now has far less hours. But I'm hoping now that things are settling down a little for him, we should be getting Pints and Ports back again. With him and Michael, because there's still and Tristan if he's interested.
Yes.
It's more your field than some of the topics of Only in the UK, isn't it, Tristan?
I'd say so, yeah. Yep.
But there's still an unseen episode of Pints and Ports with Michael and Julian, because we shot, I think it was 3.5 hours, all in one, for them to be cut up into separate episodes. And we just if you watch them in order, we're getting slowly more and more drunk as as it goes on. So I don't even know if the final episode would be watchable. But Julian still has it. I'm sure I shall get it at some point.
I was gonna say that was probably Julian's job to post that one.
Oh yeah, he did the edit for it, and but sometimes life gets in the way of such things. Anything going on in chat? Anybody got any questions? That's from Crichton. Read that. Yeah, it sounds like a good project to do with the kids, I must say. If I have I could probably do something similar with Bingo. I've got so much old PC junk kicking around.
Yeah, I've got a load of spares. Yeah, can't glue the CPU to the heatsink. I mean, you could, but
solar-powered Bitcoin mining. That's where it's at. Sorry, I fell behind on the chat. Ah, hello at the crone. There, back up to date. I don't recognise. I think it might be a new person, or just a person's name I haven't read in the chat before. There's something else I wanted to talk about that was vaguely blind related, and I can't remember what it was. Nope, it's gone.
Disappeared. He'll come back.
Yeah, hopefully.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, just as we log off, he'll be like, oh yeah.
That's what I meant to talk about.
I should, maybe make notes or something. Like a professional. Have a docket of things to discuss, and then...
I'm ADD, so I have a million notes all over the place, all over my phone, and I still forget things.
Oh, so it's not just me. We have a message from Mark, and only in
Oh,
the UK chat.
I haven't
Um,
heard from Mark in a while on, like, we haven't seen him on any of these.
no, he's been a little busy with work. They've upped his hours. Ah,
6303002G.
oh, let's not play that. Okay. Stop playing. Stop playing. Oh no. There we
Mute
go.
microphone. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing.
I could have just. I don't know if it. Don't know if it was picked up or not. I'll go
I
back
could,
later.
I
I'll
could
go back
barely
through.
hear a mumble.
I'll go back through the VOD when it goes up and clip that bit out. I asked him if he was coming on, and he's responded to an earlier question with lots more stuff. So I assumed that if he was coming on, he'd be here because he has the link. Someone else give us another topic to tide us over till Lorelei gets here. Oh, is the crone one of the people who got the one of the 5 gifteds? Looks like it.
Yay.
It's a new member.
Your member number must be increasing.
Sorry, I had 42 members the other day, but I think
Hey.
most of them are gifteds. So see how many people, if any,
Oh, hopefully some of them stay on.
renew their memberships. Yeah, gonna try and get a little bit more members only specific stuff. Otherwise, it's kind of not worth it for anybody, is it? Yeah, we've got the chat now, so.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm doing the ad-free thing correctly. I think I'm just clicking on the regular one and watching anyways. But I usually watch these on my way to work. Well,
Oh
listen to
yeah.
them. Listen to them on my way to work.
Yes, I hope you're not watching them. That would be dangerous.
No, 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 no. Hands free, Michigan.
Donna is asking if we have summer vacation plans.
I don't, I'm afraid.
I'm going to Austria at the end of June. It's mostly a Formula One trip, but going for the whole week.
That's cool. Hopefully they won't cancel any more of the Formula Ones. Austria should be okay though, shouldn't it?
It's not too close to what's going on, so yeah. I'm just hoping the flights don't get cancelled because of the fuel problems.
Yeah, I read a thing the other day. It said that Europe's got 6 weeks of jet fuel left or something.
Yeah.
I didn't click on it because I'm not flying anywhere, so I didn't care. Obviously, it affects more than that. You know, things arrive in the country via aeroplane, but I've had enough negativity over the past couple of months. We need some. I used to run a Facebook group. I assume it's probably still there, but I stopped posting in it. It was just called Good News, and I'd find a couple of positive news things and post them in it once a week.
There's a YouTube channel which I think is called Good News, something very similar, which does the same thing. It's like a monthly roundup of things that you missed in the news because they didn't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine there's a channel that does quite well because just sometimes you've got to switch off from the news a little. I was saying to somebody, I think it might have been on here actually, I remember when Obama was president, and you wouldn't hear anything about him in the news. It was a surprise. You know, you'd be listening to Obama's doing something, and then it would be months before you heard anything about him again. I was listening
Yeah,
to
I definitely missed that.
I bet.
All we heard about was the tan suit, and that was it. And I'm like, wow, that was so refreshing.
I have like a news roundup on my Alexa in the morning, and the other day, 3 of the 5 stories were about Trump. Like, yeah, but what's happening in the UK? You know, crazy.
Yeah, the entire news feed is quickly filling up with 2 topics. It's just like, yeah, surely there's more going on than just, these 2 things in the entire world.
You kind of like Sky News used to have on the feed. You could flip it to just UK, and it's still about Trump. I remember during the first election, they gave him his own tab. I think enough people had complained that there was just a Trump tab on Sky News. But it was they were still in all the other things like US news, UK news, European or whatever. But it'd be nice if you had to go and find him rather than being having him subsume the news feed entirely.
Yeah, there's no choice to avoid him at the moment because it's just everywhere.
Yeah. Not even halfway yet, are we? Midterms soon, Nikki?
I should know when it is, but I'm gonna let my boyfriend tell me when it is, and that I'll go vote. Like, I don't know if it's November, like the president election, or if it's like somewhere different.
Yeah, it hasn't been yet, has it? So,
No.
and that marks the 2-year point, the run down to the end. But
Yeah.
these seem to be taking a lot longer than the last time.
Well, it just feels like each month is like 7 months. It feels non-ending.
Living there with it, do you not just sort of become numb to it all? You say, oh, because there's nothing you can do, is there? Like,
no, there's nothing you can do. Basically, we try to not look at the news all the time, but like you said, it's in our face. And then we kind of like, well, at least we can get together and vote and see if we can change things the next time around. And it's just kind of a little depressing because it's like listening to other countries and what they think about us, but also that's not I don't know what I'm saying. I just feel like I'm getting a lot of negative feedback from people that live elsewhere, and it's like, yeah, I kind of feel that too.
yeah, there's too much.
And I get it.
Yeah, but it's not your fault, you know. There's
No, I
so
didn't
much
vote for that.
anti-American sentiment online. So.
But also everybody online, that's not the true everything anyway.
Well,
You
no,
know?
I mean,
Yeah.
there's yeah, take everything from the internet with a pinch of salt, but.
So we try to focus on real life mostly, and like you said, we can't really change anything. Maybe we could go to a protest or use our power to vote.
Yeah, but until it's voting time, it's just kind of
Yeah, we're like, well, what am I waking up to today?
I think I would move.
I do have friends in Montreal.
There you go.
Yeah, that was the only cool place I've ever been
Yeah. I've been to
through the
Florida.
power of World of Warcraft.
I've been to Florida a couple of times. We've been to Disney. Um,
I lived in Florida for 1 year and that was fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I think if I were to travel back to America now, I would be in trouble. I wrote quite strongly against the administration for brain blaze and things. I think they'd probably
Checked
make
your
me
social
answer.
medias and decided you're going back home, Dave.
If I'm lucky. Better be sent home than made to stay. Yes. Johnny Somali looks like he's going to be in prison for much longer. This is good. We like this.
Oh, I did see that, yeah, because didn't both sides appeal?
Yes.
So he's like, it's too harsh, and the others are like, it's way too lenient.
But as far as I understand it, his sentence doesn't actually start until the appeal has finished.
Oh,
Either
okay.
way. So it seems that he will be still detained, but like before they hit the timer, as it were.
He doesn't have to do the hard labor as such part of it.
It's not as hard
Or
labor as
does
I
that
was
start?
hoping. It's
Is it not?
it's factory work, but you know I was
Well,
hoping for
it's hard labor as
mines or
far as
something.
he goes, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, it's work. So
Yeah.
and oh, I don't know if anybody on here is familiar with the in quotes work of Vitali. Have you heard of Vitali or Vitali?
I have
Tristan?
not.
He
The name
is
sounds familiar, but I'm
he's
not sure.
one of the people who does predator stings without the assistance of
Oh,
law enforcement.
he's a
Um,
YouTuber, right?
yes,
Yes.
I think he's banned from YouTube. I think he's on Kick. Lorelei is here. Hello, Lorelei. But yeah,
Hello.
they
Hey,
do a very very
Hello.
bad job. Nothing is ever able to be submitted as evidence in court. You know, they just basically alert people to the fact that people have noticed them, so they can go home and wipe their hard drives. You know. But the other day, I don't know whether it was the other day, but I found out about it the other day. Him and his team detained and accused a perfectly innocent person on the grounds that they were looking for an Indian man, and this was an Indian man, roughly in the
dear.
same place.
Oh no.
But apparently, this guy, a relation of this guy's, is very very high up, a very high up lawyer in the state, and they've made it quite clear that they're going to sue him into generational debt. So
Sorry. Hi, Lorelei. I like the halo.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I just decided to dust this off. Ow. Just ow. Keeps burning me a little bit, but thank you. They don't have devil horns on here. I'm really annoyed.
I was just about to say something along those lines of how did you hide those?
Well, I just stole it off borrowed off a corpse. I mean, angel that I just happened to have it. Ow. Ow. Stop touching it, Lorelei. It hurts.
What have you done to Alex?
Oh, that he ain't no angel, my dear. He says hello, by the way.
Hello.
But he will not be joining us because he's
That's
got work
fine.
tomorrow. So
It's a school night.
yes, it's a school night for him, sadly. So who was this guy you were talking about? Very depressingly, somebody got arrested for the sin of being foreign.
The alleged entertainer and predator catcher Vitali.
Oh, right. Yes.
We were talking about Johnny Somali being
Right.
imprisoned,
Yeah.
and then
No.
extra good news: Vitali has been banned from Kick, which is the last platform that
Wow.
would host
Do you know?
him.
Do you know how
Do you know
far
how-
down the,
yeah.
the ladder of like depravity you have to get to be banned from Kick? Like, fuck me, Dad. Jesus. Because Kick's where everybody who gets banned from like Twitch and YouTube go. So
If you can't stream on Rumble, you go to Kick.
yeah. Fucking Jesus. Ah,
Uh,
well.
I
Okay.
think he got banned for a week, and a lot of prominent streamers are saying that if he comes back, they'll leave. So
Well, I mean, sometimes works.
they even got Asmongold and
Wow.
the other guy.
Cyrax.
No. It's the other big him and
PewDiePie.
Asmongold
I
are
don't know.
always Hassan
Hassan.
typing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
They got
I'm
those
always
two
forgetting
to
about him.
agree on something. So
Wow. That's impressive.
that he shouldn't be allowed back on the internet.
I feel very rude because there's a lovely person here that I don't know if I know you.
Ah, yes, this is Nikki
Hello.
Hi, Nikki. Oh, Nikki. Hi.
From the chat.
Yes.
From the
Hello.
chat.
Lovely to see you.
Hey.
I love your hair. It's gorgeous,
Oh, thank you.
long, and a beautiful color.
It's not my real color.
It's still nice. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be. Dave's not
Alex
got his
thinks
real
I
good to
called
color
him
on.
see
an
you,
angel, but I was
Lorelai.
actually calling him a corpse.
An angelic corpse. But I think Tristan's probably the only one with the natural hair color at the moment out of the four of us. Tristan, do you dye your hair?
No, I don't.
There you go.
Mine is currently dyed,
Yes, it's very
but only
nice.
very recently.
I need to my mom found a new hairdresser, so when I go home, I'm gonna have to book an appointment with her because my hair is disgusting. Needs a trim, needs some coloring, needs some shaping, needs washing. I admit I'm looking forward to going home because then I'll have a shower that is not broken. I'm looking forward to that. I won't lie. I wish I didn't have to go so far for an unbroken shower.
Yeah, it'd probably be cheaper to just go to a
Yes,
B&B.
I just go to B&B or a gym or something.
I kept up my gym membership for 2 years because the shower was nicer than the shower in the place I was living. And I used to walk past the gym every day, go in. I used to have free coffee or in a percolator coffee. I used to have a free coffee, a couple of biscuits, have a shower, and then go to work.
Well, hey, why not?
And I used to tell people I went to the gym every morning before work because it was true.
Mm-mm.
We just
Yeah.
got a new house not too long ago, and our shower in the master bedroom, it does not have any water pressure. It takes
Oof.
so long to draw a bath, and it's like, oh, but I love baths.
Yeah.
So I use the shower down the hall because it can pound my back when I'm in pain
Nice. Yeah.
from
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, when the shower does work, it does have amazing water pressure. I will say that. It's very, very good. Nothing annoys me more when I like go to stay at a hotel or something. There's something about the hotels here in the UK. The water pressure is just shit. I don't know why. But
It's
every
because-
hotel I've been in.
It's because they're like tank fed from
Oh,
water
okay.
tanks rather. They don't usually have pumps. Like
Yeah,
usually
it's
power
not like
shower.
town water or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that explains it. Because, yeah, and it pisses me off because, I got long hair. It takes a while to get the conditioner out of it. And I'm just standing there like, oh my God, how long is this going to take? First world problems.
The further up north you go, the softer the water is. So like,
So I've heard them brag.
Yeah, it's fine, but like when I first moved up there, I went from the hardest water in the country to some of the softest water. So you use an appropriate amount of shampoo, and then it's just like it takes 20 minutes to wash the shampoo out because of...
Yeah, I admit, like when I first moved to the UK, when I first visited the UK, and I was like, wow, this is I had some water because the water at home isn't too bad, and my parents have like filter water tap, so I'm used to drinking out of that. And so I tried like just water out of the sink, and I was like, wow, that's
Cloudy.
flavorful.
Yeah.
And now I have to like again the kettle at home, we descale that maybe once, twice a year. Here it's like once, twice a month I've got to descale the damn thing, or else I'm getting like crunchy tea, which I don't particularly care for. I don't like to crunch my tea.
When we lived up north, we bought a dishwasher when we first moved in together, and I never put salt in it. I didn't even know where the salt went.
You put salt in a dishwasher?
Yeah,
I should know this.
Yeah, in the bottom there's a big thing. You pour in dishwasher salt, and it strips a lot of the chalk out the water. But yeah, 4 years I think we had it up there. It worked perfectly. Got down here, took it out of storage. 6 months after we moved in, it stopped working. I was like, it was just because the element and the pump were just lime scaled to death.
Oh gosh. I guess our water back home must be pretty good because, as I say, I used to work for a company that made white goods, and we had dishwashers, and the most common fault was that it was flooding, not something like that. So I guess Australian water is quite soft then.
Oh, we talked
Because
about
I
that
never heard
off air,
about that.
didn't we, the other day?
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, dishwashers have flood sensors in them.
Yes, they do.
And should the water overflow the flood sensor, you either have to take it apart to re-trip the flood sensor, or pull the whole thing out from under the unit and tip it forwards on itself.
Gee, do you speak from personal experience there, Dave? I can't quite tell from the weary bitterness in your voice.
It only happened once, but
Once was enough.
yeah. And we'd not long had it either, like, because I was cleaning it, and it used to be right by the back door, so I just got the hose from the garden. I was just spraying it inside, handy. And that's what obviously overfilled it. And then, oh fuck, it's broken. Before we called someone to come out and look at it, my wife Googled it, and we found out that you just have to simply turn it upside down.
Cryoton says you'll always find the best water right next to anything that makes alcohol. Distilleries have to have perfect water. That's why I live in St. Louis, Missouri. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I never thought about that. It's a good point. If you want good water, go live near a brewery. What a shame. Distillery.
One of the Gales breweries not far from here where they made HSB.
Oh, yeah.
Or Horndean Special Brew, as it's correctly termed. And then they moved production up to London. And, the purists claim to have noticed. I couldn't tell the difference. But...
Yes, I love the videos of like wine sommeliers tasting different wines and being like, oh yes, this is clearly a 1943, Sauvignon Blanc from the Champagne region. You're like, dude, it's a 2024 Hunter Valley fucking
from Tesco.
Yeah, from Tesco. Like, you twat.
I do like that wine snobbery has been called out. Like,
yes.
More recently, it's like,
yes,
it's just wine.
Yeah. Although I do enjoy the fact that champagne bottles were brought up from the Titanic and they were still drinkable because the pressure in the bottle, because normally, the pressure in the bottle, like the wine bottles, the pressure outside is too much and the cork sinks or whatever. But the wine bottles, because they're like pressurized, they stayed they stayed like that. So they brought them up, chilled them, and were drinking this 1912 champagne that had been on the Titanic. I'm like, that's super fucking cool. Actually, they probably didn't need to chill them because they've been down the bottom of the fucking ocean for nearly 100 years. So he doesn't get much more chilled than that.
Surprised it didn't freeze.
I suppose it's cold enough, yeah. Like, well, I mean, if the water itself down there doesn't. Now I'm just imagining like the lower you go in the ocean, the more frozen.
Salt water freezes at a much lower temperature, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm just now imagining different levels of like frozen ocean with fish stuck in it.
Well, no,
This is the slushy
alcohol.
zone.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nikki.
Alcohol doesn't freeze though, does it?
Yeah,
Like some of it does. Like
some
if
of
it
it
has enough
does, yeah.
water.
I think pure
Content.
alcohol free. Alexa, what's the freezing point of ethanol?
Yeah.
Ethanol's freezing point is minus 113.9 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, so it
There
will
you go.
freeze, but not in your
Okay.
freezer. Minus
Yeah.
130.
It'd be pretty epic to drink water, or I mean, to drink champagne from the Titanic, though.
Oh yeah, no, that would be amazing.
Well, I bet it just tastes
That
like
would be-
champagne. I bet it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, it would be like it's more the point of the thing rather than the actual potential taste.
That would be break out the top hats and monocles.
Absolutely,
You have
I
to.
absolutely would. I absolutely would. I was on the train the other day, a couple of weeks ago, coming back from a night out, and it was like, I don't know, freaking 11 o'clock at night or something on the tube, and this guy and lady got on, and they were all done at top hat, waistcoat, cravat. She was in a long skirt, booted, heeled boots, and all this sort of stuff. Looked like they just stepped out of like a Jane Austen novel or something. And I turned to them and I said, "Please tell me you dress like this every day." And she was like, "Oh yeah, totally, absolutely." She's like, "No, we went to this immersive event somewhere in London." I was like, "Oh my God, that sounds absolutely amazing." And they really look like they just stepped out of time. I'm annoyed myself that I didn't get a photo of them, ask them for a photo, but it was so cool. So cool.
Crichton has left you some hotel shower advice in the chat.
Oh, what have we? Take a wrench and screwdriver, rip out the reducer valve, and you have pressure, allegedly. I don't know where the reducer valve is, so that could get very messy very quickly. Oh well, let's see what happens. I'll give it a try, and if it goes wrong, I will blame you, allegedly, in Minecraft. It worked in Minecraft.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
When my dad took us to Disney Paris,
Mm.
we were, I think I was 10 or 11. It's the first time he'd taken us away alone. So we were all asleep in the hotel, and I think I told this story on Brain
I think
Break,
I've heard this one. Yeah, I like this one.
desperate for a cigarette, so he did something to the smoke alarm,
Oh, that's right. Yes.
and the fire alarm went off. So everybody in the hotel was out in the car park in their pajamas. So when he grabbed all our stuff when the alarm went off, we just got in the car and left.
Yeah.
Driving around Dover at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Our ferry's not till 7.
Oh God. Yeah, don't mess with the smoke alarms in hotel rooms or airplanes. It will not end well for you.
The smoke alarm in the pub, we used to, if anybody had a smoke machine as part of a show, or
Yeah.
whatever, he used to set them off. So we'd put like rubber gloves over the things in the ceiling.
Yeah, no, that's a good trick. I like that trick.
Yeah, unless the inspector comes in.
Yeah.
Afraid you're not allowed to do that.
Funny enough.
Because the system totally worked properly all the time.
Did you
I had a
test it,
flat-
did you?
I had a flat about 15 years ago where I did the same thing.
I don't think our smoke alarms work anymore. We have one, but I don't think it works. I have to test it one day.
Lease is not valid. Your contract isn't valid if the smoke alarm doesn't work.
I'll be sure and let Alex know that.
I've taken ours down once because it kept going off in the middle of the night and put it in the freezer. The battery usually you just get like a beep when the battery's running low, don't you? But these ones do the whole beep 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 every half an hour. Only 3 beeps, but enough to wake the dog up, who then
wakes you up.
There's a thing. The thing is happening.
There's a thing happening. I need to warn you. Yeah, Alex used to have the same job, cover up the smoke alarms when the smoke machine came out. Back when he used to work for the martial arts thing.
Most systems have a like a snooze button, like
okay.
especially in pubs. If you go to the control board, you can switch them off. But I don't know why that didn't work. Nothing to do with the system not working properly.
Nothing to do with you horrifically abusing it at any point.
When we first arrived at the pub, we checked out the fuse box, and it was an old box that actually still required fuse wire.
Oh.
And somebody had cut off 6-inch nails in all the slots.
Oh, God. Oh my God.
But the electric never tripped.
Wow.
Strange that.
Yeah, funny how that works. Ooh.
The wall started glowing, but the electricity stayed on.
That's the important thing. And we weren't paying the bill, so who cares?
We were. People have no idea how much. I mean, this was 15 years ago. It cost £900 a month for the electric in the pub.
Fuck. Yeah, those are the kind of costs you don't think. Like, everybody talks about, like, oh, alcohol and food and staff, and nobody's thinking water and electricity and all that jazz.
Again, the Sky Sports bill was, back then it was £1,200 a month unless you sold food, and then you had to prove that 40% of your overall sales came from food. So
Damn.
it was like a registered foodie venue, and then it was £900 a month.
Jesus.
So before you've bought anything, just electric and Sky TV is nearly £2,000.
Fucking Jesus. It's no wonder so many pubs and restaurants fail in their first year.
People have no idea. Right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I always wonder about people who are like, "Oh, I'm gonna have my own restaurant," and I'm like, "Really? Do you want bankruptcy and death? I mean, is that really something you're into? Like, no kink shame, but there's better ways." Like,
Even
if you want to be fin-domed, I'll do it. Give me money, bitch.
Even the gas to get the beer out of the kegs, you have to have usually 3 different types of gas. You have to have a CO2 for your soda line, lemonade, Coke, whatever. A 30-70 carbon dioxide nitrogen mix, and then a 60-40 for the for lagers and stuff. So it just for that was about £200 a month just on bottled gas to get the beer out of the pumps.
Yeah, Alex was a building manager, and he says everyone complained about the heating, so I sorted electric heaters. Then the owner complained about the electric bill. Yeah, he was a building manager for a gallery, so of course big open spaces obviously gets cold.
Don't want people standing around looking at the art.
No, it's like when Terry and I went to Brighton, we went to the museum/art gallery they have down there, and there was a guy sitting in a corner of one of the galleries, and he had an electric heater like between his legs, He was just sort of standing over it. I just looked at him because it was bloody cold. This was in like, I don't know, February or something. So I just looked at it. I was like, oh my gosh, you poor thing. And he's like, yeah, at least my jacket's nice and warm. I really felt for him. It's
I'm
probably
just reading
hot
the
as
comment.
fuck. Yeah, it's probably hot as fuck in there too in summer.
I was going to kick me dog in the garden quickly. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
You're gonna kick your dog in the garden? Animal cruelty! Animal cruelty!
Hey, Demi Freckle is here. Hello.
Yay! Yes, hello Demi, I did see you. Yeah, carbon monoxide detectors.
I think someone has started from the beginning.
Have you had that conversation already?
Someone's we're talking about doing Wii bowling on Friday.
Oh. Oh yeah, how did that go? I was doing something. Can't remember.
Yeah, best thing to have is carbon monoxide detector. Yeah,
Mm.
we have one of those. I test it much more often than the smoke alarm because it's not on the ceiling.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had a carbon monoxide tester in the house. Alarm, whatever thingy. Not really sure what's supposed to be generating the carbon monoxide.
Your gas boiler or your gas stove. If you haven't got those
Ah,
things,
okay.
then
Well,
you
that
don't
would be
need them.
why, because yeah, I always grew up, well, certainly back home, we're all electric. I think the boiler here is electric, but we do have a gas stove.
You should have a carbon monoxide detector in the kitchen.
Can I get a canary instead?
Probably.
Can the
They're
cat
not
do
as
it?
loud. They're not as loud when they go off, though.
That's kind of the point.
You kind of have to actively test with a canary.
Just put Kisa in a cage with it every now and then, see if it works. Oh man. Get like a Sylvester Tweety Bird thing going. Yes, I'm looking forward to the was it Coyote versus Acme movie? I think we
Yeah?
touched on this the other day. Where the Coyote is suing Acme for the way in which all his I don't know. I mean, Dave, have you ever really watched much of Roadrunner and Coyote? Because that's another one that's mostly visual.
I'm familiar with the premise.
Yeah, because like I was thinking, because I know you don't like Mr. Bean because it's all visual comedy, and Roadrunner and Coyote's kind of the same. It does have sound effects and stuff, but it's mostly visual. Yeah, no. So they're making this movie where he's suing Acme for all his various convoluted traps and rocket skates and things that go wrong. It looks quite amusing. I'm looking forward to that. I had no idea it was coming out. I like just randomly saw the trailer on YouTube. It popped up and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? It looks amazing.
Crichton, my favourite brand of lemonade in a can is probably 7-Up.
I don't like lemonade.
My actual favourite lemonade is Hartridge's. It is a draft type lemonade you get in the UK. It's the cheapest, shittiest lemonade out there, and I love it.
Yeah, no, I'm not a lemonade person, either fizzy or otherwise. Not a big lemon fan. I don't mind the scent of lemon, but
Alex is being mean to your cat.
that does not surprise me. Would it be like a Schrodinger if Kisa was our CO detector? Would it be a Schrodinger situation? I got a mate in Sydney who has the best T-shirt ever. As soon as I saw it, I wanted one. It just says on the front, it says the cat is alive, and on the back, it says the cat is dead. I was like, oh, I want that shirt.
You need something down the side. The cat exists in 2 states.
Yes.
The waveform will only collapse when the box is open and the state of the cat is observed. I met someone who argued like vociferously that Schrodinger's cat was a real experiment and therefore cruel. And I was like,
It's a thought experiment. That happens in your brain.
I just can't.
Puppies.
I'm afraid.
Yeah. Hello, puppies.
Sometimes you just have to walk away.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. It's
Even
disturbing.
Sofa Dog just went.
Do you have any pets, Nikki?
I have a 20-year-old cat and a 6-month-old cat.
You said 20-year-old. I was about to say, no, children don't count.
Oh, 14-year-old kid, but he's at his dad's house this week.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's nice. What are your
Pardon me.
cats? What are your cats' names if you want to share?
Let's see. I have Emmy, which sorry, I'm walking to her and
Yeah,
it's
no,
dark
I
in this
just
room.
Actually, no, it's fun when you have a video call with Dave and he just walks into a
Yeah.
dark room and you just see nothing. Look at a pretty kitty. She's beautiful.
That's Emmy. I
Aw.
don't know if I'm pointing the screen correctly.
Yeah, I can see her. Oh, she's so pretty.
She is crazy, and I'm going to get her cat wheel eventually. Like
Oh,
those
yeah.
hamster wheels.
Yeah, I've seen those.
And then there's my 20-year-old man.
Oh,
He's sleeping.
sleeping. Oh, look at him. He's
But
like an
he
old
doesn't-
man. He's like, go away. Stupid young people.
Yeah, he doesn't get around too well. Like he can walk around, but he kind of walks like the Terminator a little bit, like with purpose. But he's been throughout my whole adulthood. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, he needs a friend, so when we're at work and stuff, he's not alone. But he
Yeah.
still eats pretty good. He still plays a little bit.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had 2 cats, and then the younger one actually predeceased the older one. And I just remember for like 3 months, like I mean, I'd always wondered, but like people who say, "Oh, cats don't have feelings and cats don't mourn," yes, they fucking do.
Yeah, they do.
You spent
No, they
3
don't.
months.
They just tricked you.
He spent like 3 months
Cats
just sort
have
of
no
wandering
souls.
around the house and like just sort of listless and sort of laying down. And I was like, "I'm sorry, darling. Your little brother's gone."
Emmy.
I'm gonna go grab a drink quick.
But yeah, losing him was difficult because we had him since like we had him for like 19 years. He made it 19 years before he got cancer. And D'Artagnan was 16 when he 16 or so when he died. But yeah, it's always tough. But I suppose this feeds into our euthanasia conversation of the other day because both the cats were put down.
Yeah. And I keep thinking like, well, it's not time yet. He's not.
Oh no, for sure. For sure.
I'm like, but I wonder when I get to that conversation later. Or if he'll just, go in his sleep or something.
Well, sometimes they do. I mean, I asked the vet when, how will we know it's time kind of thing. And the vet said, oh, he'll just stop eating. And he did.
Okay.
He didn't eat for like 2 days. And I remember I'd gotten like all his favorite foods and I was like begging him to eat. And he just wouldn't do it. And he just kind of gave me this look. And I was like, yeah, okay. He was basically just saying, please let me go kind of thing. So we got it done. The younger cat was a bit harder because he developed a heart condition and it just happened so quick. He didn't really.
Yeah.
And he was orange and they only have one brain cell on a good day.
Yeah, my old boy is orange.
Yeah. But mom was cuddling him and he was more mom's cat than anyone's. So, but
and at 19 years old, they're like 100 already. Years.
Yeah. So in cat years, he'd had a good life and they've been loved and all that jazz, which is what you want. I mean, my sister's had to put down multiple horses for various reasons over the years. And horses is even worse because horses, it's like, you have to put them down because of hoof problems, even though the rest of them is perfectly fine and healthy. It's just if their feet have an issue with their feet, it's a real problem. But oh well, at least they can have that option. I did know somebody who kind of let their dog die of natural causes to the point where they were carrying the dog around the house. Like it couldn't walk, it couldn't move or anything. And at that point I was kind of like, it's your choice, it's your pet, but
Yeah.
I kind of feel like that's more to do with you than the animal kind of thing. Like, the merciful thing would be, I think, to have let it go, but they just emotionally couldn't. Which,
Yep.
again, their life, their choice. The dog was medicated, so I'm sure it wasn't really in any pain. But, I don't know. Depressing topic.
All right.
I'm good at depressing topics.
So I have a question that's not depressing.
Yay!
So I'm in like a view outside your window group on Facebook, and they show
Cool.
pictures of people who have, kangaroos in their backyard, and it's people from all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, how common is it to actually have like certain wildlife in your backyard, like koalas or?
Well, it depends on where you are, for one thing.
Oh, and I heard those things scream.
Oh, yes, they do. When
Yeah.
we first moved to Brisbane, mom and dad hadn't found a place to live, so we were renting. And because we'd had to move up for dad was transferred for work. And so we moved into this house it literally backed onto a koala preserve. So for us to see koalas there wasn't unusual because that was a preserve for them. And yeah, boy, did we get the shock of our lives during fucking mating season, because we had no idea this happened. We just heard this screaming, and we would like walk to the neighbors like, the fuck is that? And they were like, yeah, that's gonna be going for about the next 4 months, nonstop, day and night. I hope you have earplugs.
Wow.
Eye twitching. And yeah, so they scream, and I mean, it just kind of became white noise after a while. We lived there for about 2 years before mom and dad bought and built the house they're in now.
Everyone got syphilis.
Chlamydia, it's chlamydia that they have,
It
not
is
syphilis, but
chlamydia,
Oh
chlamydia.
yeah.
So, but where I live, it's kind of like
That was the end of a different story.
so where my parents live, it's suburbia. So it's not like inner city or whatever. So it's a combination of preserved areas and housing. So you do see at like really late at night, you'll see wallabies out and about. You'll certainly
Wow.
see some of them dead on the side of the road. My sister, because she's on 35 acres, and that area is still, I mean, it's gotten highly developed in the last 10 years or so because they kind of deliberately built a city out there, but she's sort of on the outer skirts of it. And yeah, when I'm over at her place, you look out the front, you look out any of the windows, or the top paddock where there's, next to the horses grazing on the grass kind of thing. And you can hear the kookaburras in the trees, and you find the snakes sleeping on the saddles. Not fun.
Wow.
So yeah, it depends on where you are, and some animals are more common than others, depending on regions and stuff. But yeah, it's certainly where we are. There are opportunities to see that kind of wildlife out your window. Not out like my parents' house window. We can see the birds, but not the wallabies.
Yeah.
Don't come onto that part. I have to say you have to be sort of where the wildlife preserve areas are, because we have a lot of preserved wildlife. But certainly, yeah, you can hear the kookaburras are quite common. We have a lot of bats in our area. So every night we get we get what I call the Dracula showcase, where the bats fly
Yeah.
over, the big flock of them, because we're near, there's also like wetlands in the area. So a lot of
We
the
have
bats
bats
are down
here.
there. Yeah, I mean, well, we have this one bat that like lives in, because mom has these trees and they have this fruit on them, and the bats love it. So we have this one bat that comes every night and like settles in the tree and eats the fruit. So we have our own little Dracula, which is quite nice. And I mean, well, she has there used to be a blue tongue lizard that hung out in the garden. Mom used to talk to it. So, yeah, they're around. it is common enough to see.
Is there
So
any wildlife in the US that you're like, oh wow, I can't believe you have squirrels, or I can't believe you have um possums, or
no, I mean, yeah,
no?
growing up in Canada, I remember
Oh
squirrels.
yeah,
I remember
I'm
raccoons.
stupid.
We no, you're not stupid. We had an encounter with a skunk once. I remember that. Porcupines are ones I always forget about.
Yeah.
Because I sort of forget just how big they are. Because we have echidnas, which are more sort of like hedgehogs. They're smaller and
Oh,
cuter.
cool.
And they echidnas and platypuses are the two mammals that lay eggs. But yeah, I forget porcupines, and they're like hardcore stay the fuck away from me kind of creatures. Like
I have
you
a
look at
porcupine quill somewhere.
oh yeah, you look at those quills and you're like, holy shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay over here. You shouldn't go like I just sort of imagine them like if they rolled in trash, they'd end up with it like all on their spikes and stuff, which is terrible. But um I mean like things like mountain lions, I guess, cougars. That's kind of cool that you guys have that. We have born
Cougar means a
crocodiles.
different thing in the UK.
Yeah, well, it means a different thing in the States too sometimes. Um yeah, big kitties. We don't have big kitties.
Got to be careful around 10:30 in the pubs.
um but yeah, mountain lions are pretty cool that you guys have that. That's very nice. And coyotes. We don't really have a lot of those sort of big predator animals other than other than other
Crocodiles,
humans.
haven't you?
Well, crocodiles, yeah, but I mean like aside from that, like we don't have like we've got dingoes, but they're not quite the same as coyotes.
They'll eat your baby if you're not careful.
They will though. They should have listened to the Aboriginals on that one. But yeah, we don't have like big cats, and we had the Tasmanian tiger, and then the white man came, and now we don't. Um, I'm not sure if the Tasmanian tigers ever made it to the mainland, or if they were just in Tassie. The name does suggest they were just in Tassie, but yeah, no, you guys have some cool animals that I have seen. I went to a big cat like preserve thing.
Preserved.
Yeah, just outside Miami. I think it was Miami. And so saw, mountain lions and pumas and tiger. They had like a 6-month-old tiger. It was so cute. I just wanted to gut at him, but I couldn't. Which is probably for the best because he'd probably claw my face off.
So I live in Michigan, so I'm basically like Canada, where I don't have all the cool things either, but we do have like up north in the UP, there's like the bear ranch that you can go to and pet a black bear, and what else? We just mostly have deer.
Renrose is saying they have coyotes where they are, and they're so noisy.
We have coyotes too.
I wouldn't have thought, like I know what coyotes sound like, but I wouldn't have thought that they would be particularly like, do they go off all the time, or is it like are they like dogs and you get them barking and they won't stop? Yeah, is it seasonal? Are we talking koalas or?
Yeah. We just over the back of my house there's a park, and there's loads of bats in there.
Cool.
If you're sitting in the back garden of a night time, you hear them all leave.
Yeah. I mean, the first time I heard like a fox here, because we have foxes in Australia, but unfortunately, because somebody decided
urban foxes.
Not your hardcore fucking urban foxes. They're out bush at home. So yeah, the first time I heard a fox, I was like, the fuck was that?
And apart from that, they make no other noise. So if you're out if you're walking home at 2:00 in the morning, and there can be one 10 feet behind you, and they do that scream, it touches that primal nerve in the back of your head.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm gonna die. Oh, it's
Yeah.
just a
Oh
fox.
shit. No, it's just a fox. Just a fox. It's all good. It's just a fox. And there's no rabies in this country, so we're good.
Where I grew up, there's like generations of foxes all over the field where I grew up, and they're so tame, like to
Yeah,
their
yeah.
detriment tame.
Mm.
Like if you sit out just on the grass in the field at the right time of year, the baby foxes will come up and you
Aw.
can literally touch them.
Yeah, I got very close to petting a fox one night when I was on a night walk, and I felt very magical and Disney princessy. Actually, my sister was really surprised because when she came over the first time in 2018, oh my God, she was so fucking sick and she's coughing all night. So we decided in the end, instead of us sharing a room, she'd go take a room at the hotel that's like a kilometer walk away.
I love that. We decided. You were
Well,
like,
well,
get the
no,
fuck out of my house and take
No.
your disease with you.
No, genuinely, it was her choice. It was her choice. Plus, I had a really shitty bed at the time, so I can't really blame her because we were sharing a bed. Anyway, so she said she's walking down there one night and she was absolutely stunned because, you know, we're in Greater London, so it's just, I mean, there's a park across the road, but it's London, so it's concrete and houses and concrete and houses. And it was because it was winter, it was misty, you know, because it was cold at night. And she just, yeah, she said she just saw this fox in the middle of the road with all this mist around it in the street light and everything. And she's kicked herself that she didn't take a photo of it, but she was like, it was just so like weird and mystical and all this sort of stuff. I was like, yeah, we do have those moments. It's nice.
They stink like foxes.
I've never smelt one, I must confess.
Because they will eat anything, literally anything. So it's like, oh, they just.
OG Katrina is saying, I think the only animals I have yet to walk up on while hiking is a wolverine and a moose.
And Cryson said,
I have a whole
we
family
do
of
have
deer in my
mooses here.
backyard.
a whole family of deer in his backyard.
Yeah.
How big is your
Mooses.
fucking yard?
Yeah. So have you seen a moose? A meese? Have you seen some meese?
I don't live north enough to see
Oh,
them,
okay.
but my dad said that in his house when he was a kid, he looked out the window when he was brushing his teeth in the bathroom,
Cool.
and he screamed that there was a monster outside the bathroom. So I know that they're pretty tall and
Yeah.
intimidating.
Yeah, I'd like to see a moose one day. We were in suburbia Canada, so I never saw one. But Wolverine, I mean, I've seen Hugh Jackman. I know what a Wolverine looks like. See what I did there? See what I did there?
Yeah.
Very clever. Oh, so smart.
Fran Ray says their dog absolutely hates deer. It's a big problem in the UK because there's wild deer all over the place. And,
I've never seen a wild deer here.
whenever that's because you live in London. But
Yeah, well, I've not stayed in London the entire time.
down here and in the New Forest and anywhere
I've
like
in
that.
the New Forest. I've seen the horses in the New Forest.
There's signs everywhere because there's people often every year you get a few stories of someone nutter who can't control their dog and a deer gets chased into the road and splattered or savaged by a dog. You know?
I mean, I remember driving through Finland, especially, and seeing all the road signs warning of deer. And what I would really, 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 really love to do one day, possibly where my mate Isa lives, in his small little town in central Finland, is replace them with the kangaroo warning signs that we get at home, just to fuck with people. And just so instead of a deer warning sign, they have a kangaroo warning sign. Just like put up a camera to catch people's reactions when they see the sign. I think that'd be funny.
There's a guy who was driving down a country road here, and a deer ran out into the middle of the road and sort of went to jump over the car oncoming, so it ran towards the car, and the antlers went through the windscreen, through his chest, and out the back of the
Fuck.
seat. Just fucking.
Your camera just did a very dramatic zoom
Wow.
in, which was perfectly timed, by the way. Your camera has a very good flair for the dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I mean, we get car accidents caused by kangaroos. Because same kind of thing, you can't really predict which way they're going to jump. Except they don't have antlers, so they don't tend to go through the windshield and kill you as well. My
Imagine
dad
a
actually,
splattered kangaroo will make a mess on your windscreen, though.
well, my dad actually, he managed to go for about 40 odd years driving in Australia before he finally hit one. And he took off its leg.
Ooh.
And of course, he felt terrible and pulled over. And mom and he were sort of standing there going, what do we do? Like, this poor thing is still alive. And some farmy in a ute pulled over and basically sort of came over, saw what happened, and went, don't worry, yeah, I got it. And he basically went to his truck and picked up a hammer. And mom and dad left at that point. But I mean,
Yeah,
really,
well,
what else can you do?
yeah,
Like,
no.
because there's no recovery for, a root loses its leg. It's like a horse loses its leg. It's fucked. So, yeah, they do make a mess in that sense. But actually, a mate of mine, his dad used to drive Greyhound buses around Australia. And when you're like really out bush, some of the more mad ones will throw themselves at the bus, like try to attack it. So
Yeah,
he'd
good
like
tourist
drive
bait.
he'd drive through the night, and he'd like get to the depot in the morning, and there's just all these dents in the side of the bus from all these fucking roos that have like launched themselves at it trying to attack it. They're not bright.
Well, those birds in Australia, they're carrion birds, and they on the road they eat so much that they can't fly, and then they fucking get wiped out. Is that Australia?
I don't know. I mean, we have carrion birds, but I've never known them
remember,
to eat so much.
I
Let me
remember
Google
somebody
this.
telling me that when that they get hit by the cars, and then like obviously because they're full of carrion, they explode, and it's rather unpleasant. Might not be Australia, might be somewhere in America.
Vultures? I mean, we have vultures and stuff, but all the results I've got at cassowary. No, that's not what we're looking for. Doesn't seem to. How about carrion birds that eat some chicken? Carrion. Stop carrying on. I mean, yeah, it keeps saying vultures don't know when they will find their next meal, so often gorge themselves when they can. Sometimes they'll get so full they can't even fly off, so.
Sounds like vultures then.
Yeah, and we do have vultures at home, so.
My
There you go.
favorite story, Australia story, is one that Alan Davis tells, and part of his comedy scheme. He said he was in a bar in Australia, and the guy's talking about galahs. And he said, "You want to know how you cook yourself a galah?" And he's like, "Okay, yeah, cool." He said, "Well, you make a fire, you throw some rocks on, you chuck the galah on, and when the rocks are soft, you can eat the galah."
Oh dear. Oh, Ren Roses. I don't know when Rose had to go. I don't know how long ago that was, but bye.
Bye, Ren
Say,
Rose.
said you're gonna watch this later, so for later you, bye. For current
Okay.
you, time. And the starfishes say hello.
Hello, starfishes. Crichton's been here since the beginning.
Oh, that's good. Yes, I was every 2 weeks. A group of friends of I online have like a movie night, and today we watched Deathstalker, which is a remake of a 1983 movie called Deathstalker.
Yeah.
And it was
original.
it actually wasn't too bad. Apparently the money for it was fronted by Slash from
Fair
Guns N'
enough.
Roses, and he wrote a couple of songs for it, so it had like this pretty epic metal-esque soundtrack, which is pretty cool. And he wrote like the theme song for it, which was very cool. And it was really good because it had like all these practical effects, which was really nice to see in a movie from 2024. I like my practical effects. But yes, that's why I was not here at the commencement of this conversation.
That's good. You don't need to justify it.
Yeah, I actually had a life for once. Shocking, isn't it?
Check you out.
Don't worry, it won't happen much often. It doesn't happen very often. Overrated anyway.
I think I'm gonna have
No, you
to
don't.
go soon.
Okay,
'Cause I'm pretty tired.
fair enough.
But yeah, going to be streaming a lot more this week. We found out, well, just streaming a lot more in general.
Oh, that's good.
Found out we're being evicted. So
Oh no!
need to raise a deposit.
Oh Jesus!
Anything to get the ad revenue up.
Fucking Jesus!
Yeah,
How long?
4 days before the law changes and no fault evictions get banned. So that
Fucking
sucks.
cunts! What a cunt!
So if the law changes, does that mean you won't be evicted, or?
If they'd done it in 5 days' time, they're called no fault evictions, which is just when the landlord goes,
We want you
get
out.
for
Yeah.
no reason, you know.
Yeah, I don't have to give a reason. Just get the fuck out of my house.
Ugh.
But that's getting.
I'm sorry.
They're being banned in about 4 days, so from the 1st of May.
Sucks.
My birthday's May 2nd.
Not quite Star Wars Day.
Not quite.
No.
So, yeah, got to move out by the 29th of June at the moment.
Oh, God, I thought you were going to say the 29th of April, and I was going to be like, you fucking what?
I'd probably be packing.
We can go fund you, Dave. We can set up something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Not to worry. Gee, I'm glad it's June. I was really nearly had a fucking panic attack then. I was like, fucking what?
Yeah, I got 1 day left, so I'm just saying.
Yeah.
As you
man.
would. Yeah.
I'm trying to pack up my room, get everything sorted. I got so much crap that I gotta go through. I got like a pile of stuff to take home, a pile of stuff to keep here, a pile of shit to throw out, and a pile of other stuff that's like, like a pile of my stuff to store, and another pile of shit that's like, Alex can have that. Or I've got like cat toys in my room and other bits and pieces. I'm like, why? I've got olive oil in my room that my sister and I bought when we were staying in Cornwall, and I completely forgot it was in my room. So I was like, oh well, Alex can have that.
I was gonna say, do you have stuff that you just sort of leave here for when you're
Yeah, I leave. I mean, I leave a lot of clothes here because obviously I don't.
Ooh.
Alex came downstairs. Do I get olive oil? Yes, I have olive oil upstairs. Yay, he gets free olive oil. Oh, what wonderful joy is life. Yeah, I leave obviously I leave winter clothes here because I do not need anything like that at home. Yeah, linen and bed linens and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't have like a huge amount of stuff. I don't have like any furniture or anything because it's all Alex's. But yeah, I take home the sort of stuff that I want to
take home.
keep. Yeah, that I want. Yeah, that I want to take home. That I want to sort of keep together. Like some of the more sort of, I guess, special stuff that I want to store safely or do things like if I want to scrapbook them or something, or well, think about scrapbooking them. I rarely actually do it, but yeah, every now and then I'll be like, oh yeah, more so books. I'll be like, oh yeah, no, I need that book for that. Oh, it's in Australia. I could ask Mom to oh fuck it, I'll just wait till I get home.
Articles for the Blind sticker on it, it'd be free.
True. I need to use that hack. I was telling my American friends about how every disabled toilet here in the UK has the same lock. And
Yeah,
you just
the
have to
radar
buy that
key.
key, yeah, which you can get off like Amazon for like £5.
But we don't condone this.
No, we don't condone this, not even in Minecraft. But it's good that
It pisses me off. Amazon shouldn't be allowed to sell them. Or they shouldn't.
Amazon shouldn't be allowed to sell a lot of things, my friend.
But just like queue jumpers use them now.
Mm,
And because of that, a lot of places are going away from the system, from the scheme, because people just buy the
Yeah.
keys.
yeah, it's there's always going to be people who abuse the system. People who ruin it for the rest of us. People who decide to go to war with the Middle East and prevent some of us from getting our business class flights home.
Oh, that turned. Don't abuse radar keys or the Middle East.
Yeah. It's a dual protest I'm beginning.
Yeah. That'd be a good stream title. Don't abuse radar keys or the Middle East. Might change it for the VOD.
Actually, it's a good point. I should check your back end while I'm here.
I did it this time.
You did it?
Yeah.
I'll just
Took me
double
fucking
check.
ages. But I did
Yeah.
it.
Why is Lorelai here? It's so much easier when she does it.
Yeah,
I
I'm singing your
know.
praises. Do all my own homework now.
It's no fun when you can't copy it off somebody else.
It's like when Tamara's on Only in the UK and everything has a sort of theme to it because
Yes.
the only one of us who does any homework.
Mm.
Yep, I think I'm going to call it, guys.
Okie
But it's
dokie.
been a pleasure.
Yes,
I'll
nice
probably
to.
be back tomorrow at some point.
Cool.
And,
I'll. Yeah. Okay.
you still here,
Thank you
Tristan?
for having me on.
No, thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you for joining us.
Anytime.
Yeah, Tristan's still here. Somewhere.
Well,
He's
bye.
busy looking at photos of
Bye,
the moon.
Dave.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming on.
Everyone, thank you.
Thank you.
Like, comment, subscribe.
All the good stuff.